They're going to be really clicky and clacky until I get past the
What the hell was that? Oh,
I don't know.
Are you guys breaking physics?
Yes.
It just, yeah. We're recording.
Had a bit of an explosion.
Should we start over?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. We are November
Second.
2nd. I had the date right. Okay. 2013, Saturday, episode 57.
Yes.
I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. Welcome to the show. Welcome any returning viewers and new viewers. Yeah, it's been a while for me. I have no idea what I'm supposed to say.
It's okay. Neither do I.
You're doing okay.
I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Ender. And you can find us on Blip, YouTube, and iTunes, all under Two Tangled Skeins. And our blog, which has all of the show notes and whatnot, is twotangledskeins.com. And come join our Ravelry group.
And speaking of show notes, you did your own show notes last week.
No, technically I copied your show notes from the last episode
Oh!
and changed.
That's what I do. That's how easy show notes are.
Oh,
Because things repeat.
Yeah.
So.
And
Especially when it takes us forever to knit something.
Yeah.
well, also there's this handy little copy post button.
Yes.
I love that button.
Oh, you copied the whole post.
Yeah. I just take copy post and then edited it.
Okay, I usually highlight the whole thing and
No, there's a button to do that.
Oh jeez. Anyways, yeah.
It's okay,
Show
it's a
notes
small
will
button.
be even easier now. So, okay, on for the show.
Yes.
So, FOs. You has a gorgeous FO. I'll let you go first because mine's just kind of blah.
It has a faux. This was the one I was showing last week. Fabergé, which is by Laura Ayler. And it's out of the dark is Madeline Tosh Tosh sock, and it's in Nebula is the colorway.
Nebula.
My god, it's blocked and everything. Look
Oh
at
yeah. And then the light here on the bottom is Bittersweet Woolery, and it is in Stardust, I believe. I found the tag and then I lost it again.
that. Starlight, I think it was.
It was Starlight or it was Star something.
Yeah.
And it has sparklies in it, which I don't think you can really see.
Oh, you
But
can
they're very
sort of.
pretty.
They're a little bit.
Well, the yarn actually has sparklies too, and there's beads on it. But yeah, it's all done. It's all blocked. I just wove the ends in. Finally.
She has a Facebook page, by the way. We're trying to nag her into opening an online store.
Sweet.
Get it? Bittersweet.
So yeah, this really great knit. Really good pattern, well written, well explained, and honestly, a whole lot like this whole section in here looks a whole lot more complicated than it actually is. It was dirt simple to
And
do.
it's bigger beads than you would normally use that you normally use.
Yes, these are
6
6 zeros
Yeah.
as opposed to what I normally use, which are 8s or 10s.
You had me right up until beads.
Well, you don't have to put the beads in.
Okay.
I just saw it and
I
went,
don't
oh
like
hey,
beads.
cool, it has beads, which I didn't realize until I got to the part where I was supposed to be inserting beads, and I'm like, what does the place bead? Uh-oh. Shopping! I had to make an emergency
Here's
trip
my
downtown.
FO. I knit this, crocheted this. And it's just a washcloth. And it's made out of Fantasia Careza. I'm like, where's the show notes?
You just finished writing them.
I know. I was looking on what's on the needles as opposed to FOs. So it's just a plain dishcloth. We need more. So, yeah, except for mine have a point in them.
We'll fix that after
And
the show.
as Kari would call them, it has a nipple. It doesn't lay flat, so I won't do it. Yeah.
We'll fix that after the show.
So that's all I have finished. I haven't finished anything. I haven't been knitting very much. But
I forgot the sock blocker. Yeah.
Get the sock blockers. Yes, Lynn has a finished item that she needs to show off.
Woohoo! Doesn't happen very often.
No. And they're so cute.
And that's a pattern you made up, isn't it?
Yes.
Even better.
Oh, they look so pretty on the sock blockers. Sorry.
It doesn't take much to amuse.
I only finished them like yesterday, so I wasn't
You have the same
expecting.
size speed as I do, so it fits perfect.
Yes. And they are perfect on the sock blockers. Ta-da!
In your face. Kick, kick, kick.
So these are 3 Irish girls. It's a pattern I made up. Wow, it really shows up too.
Yeah, it does. You're gonna have to.
It's a lot less subtle than I thought
You're
it
gonna
was.
have to write that up.
It's not difficult. I basically started out with a 5x1 rib up here, and then 10 rows in I started inserting a purl in the middle of the 5. So knit 2, purl 1, knit 2, purl
But
1 all the way
it's
around every 3
really-
rows.
It's subtle,
So
but it's nice.
yeah, that turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I should have continued it into the toe, but I was afraid of messing up the pattern, so I stopped, and now it kind of looks stupid. But
It
anyway.
doesn't. It looks fine.
But yes, my very first, I made up the pattern and my socks, and they were knit on 2.5s, which is a US 1.5.
Yes.
Yay!
And
So
and you said it was 3 Irish girls.
it's 3 Irish girls adorned sock in the rainforest colorway.
Beautiful.
So pretty.
And she has enough left over to make a second pair.
Yes.
Because she makes short cuffs.
Which I just cast on. So moving along.
What's on the needles?
Oh,
You just cast on. You might as well.
I just cast on. It's not very impressive. I'm doing the business casual socks by Tanis Fiber Arts. These. So that's what I'm doing.
And that one's a free pattern.
Yes. And it doesn't actually. Oh, by Tanis Lavallee. So it is for one of her patterns.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. I have something on the needles that I started about a month ago. I've got
Where
about.
was crap?
Can you even see it? Hang on before I get it off the needles accidentally. It's not a halter top. It's not a skirt.
Are you sure?
It is Back to School Uneck Vest by Stephanie Yapel.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that how you pronounce that?
I'm not sure if she pronounces it Japel or Yapel.
Which is out of her book Fitted Knits. And I can show you the picture.
It is pretty.
It is pretty.
Can you see that? Because
Yes.
I can't see the
Mhm.
screen. So that's it there. I'm knitting it out of Malabrigo Rios, and it's called the Cocoa colorway. I like the little flecks it has in it with the lighter colors. It's knit on 4.5s, which is a US 7. And I love it. It's soft. It's going to be squishy. And it's yarn that Selma gave me when she went to the Malabrigo warehouse in Uruguay.
Because, Sue has an in.
I have an in. She's going in next year. The other thing on the needles is plain vanilla socks, which is going to be plain on the bottom and it's going to be ribbed on the top. And it's actually a pattern that I follow by Amy Hendricks. And this is Tanis Fiber Arts, the Blue Label in the Harvest colorway. And so it's coming out really nice. The ball, it's got purples in it, but you can't really see the purples. So that's the ball. I'm knitting it on my Diacraft needles, 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2. These are for my daughter. Hopefully she'll get them for Christmas. Mind you, I knit from this marker all the way last night.
Yep. She was a machine last night.
Yeah, I'm right at the part where I have to start increasing, so I was glad I had something else with me. Your turn. That's all I have on the needles.
So I was trying to get this thing. I realized I stopped in the middle of a row. Oh well. No matter. It's small enough that you can.
Ooh, pretty.
This is the Aeolian Shawl by Elizabeth Freeman.
Again.
This is my 4th of these. I really love the pattern and I want one. I just
She keeps giving them away.
keep giving them away.
Oh, you don't have one of your own.
I do not have one of my own.
Isn't one of them on the back of the couch somewhere?
I think one of them is, and
The
that's
colorful one?
yeah,
Got
because
holes in it?
yeah, which is why I no longer have it.
Which is why it's decor now instead of
Yeah.
a wearable garment.
So you can just barely see the beads in it. So there is bling in it. I am doing a fully beaded one. And it's done on 3mm needles, which doesn't actually have a corresponding US
equivalent,
size. And it is done out of Tanis Fiber Arts. I think it's her pink label, which is her lace weight. in the Lucky Penny colorway.
We're all working on something out of Tanis.
You're
No.
working at the pattern is Tanis.
Oh, yeah.
But what were you?
Tanis.
Yeah.
Tanis.
It's
Yeah.
Tanis week.
It's Tanis week.
I'm actually only knitting with Tanis right now. Ow.
As she poked herself.
Luckily, it's chunky needles. Because this is also...
Yeah, it's a good thing it wasn't your SIGs. We'd have to go to the hospital.
This is also Tanis in the Lucky Penny colorway.
But not lace.
No, this is Erin Wade.
Nice.
And this hat is by Jan Wise. Comes up on Ravelry as slouchy hat with picot edge. But I like the title that she has on her blog better, which is Royal Llama Silk Hat, which I think was actually the description of the yarn she used. I didn't care. But it's a picot edged hat, slouchy, easy knit.
Can't do picot edge. It just stabs me the wrong way.
I've never tried it because
I-
it looked complicated.
It's the complicated. I'm sure it's easy enough to do.
Dude, you know how to do knit 2 yarn overs?
Yes.
Then you know how to do a picot edge.
Okay.
It's literally, you do a bunch of rows,
Yeah.
a knit 2 yarn over row,
Yeah.
bunch of rows, fold.
Okay. So it's that easy.
Yeah, picot edges are dirt simple. They really are. But yeah. I was looking for a new hat pattern and I found this one and liked it.
Cool.
And I'm actually making myself a winter set, which is why they're all out of Lucky Penny, because this will be the scarf. And then
I told myself I wasn't going to knit any more hats or garments for the winter. And when we go to Stash Enhancements, you'll see I bought yarn that's gonna, yeah.
Dude, we live in Canada.
I
It's
know,
normal.
but I've got so many. They're in a freaking, you know my mini suitcase? It's full of knitted garments. That's how many I have.
So look through the older ones and donate a few that you don't wear.
Ooh. Kind of like giving away a purse to buy a purse?
Yeah.
I like that.
This is why I came home with the basket for you from Rhinebeck.
I like
It wasn't bringing a bag into the house.
I likes my basket. So,
And
That's it
yeah,
on the
that's
needles.
everything, because I have a sweater, but I'm not sure I'm actually going to finish knitting it. I might rip it out.
the calligraphy?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
That
would be take
It's not
2.
speaking to you.
Oh well, it's not speaking to you. Right
That's
away.
actually take 3 on that yarn.
on that yarn.
Yeah, because there was another cardigan in between the...
Oh, but that's take 2 on the calligraphy that you.
Oh,
made
yeah,
for
yeah, that
yourself.
would be... Yes.
You finished mine. It's the only one you finished.
Yep.
Alrighty.
See, that's love.
Yep. So what's up next? You have some spinning to show.
Yay!
Lynn has been spinning.
I got my
since she
wheel
got
back.
her wheel back.
It was in Colburn for a little while. Now I can't find the end. It was in Colburn for a little while because it needed repair.
Yes, you got it
And-
repaired.
So it got repaired, and then it sat at Denise's house for like a month because I had no money to pay for the repairs because I'm poor. But I finally got the wheel back, so I have been spinning this random. There, back. There we go. So it's just this random bat of felting fiber that they sold us at the store where I took my spinning class. And I kind of suck at it still, but I'm getting better. I've actually noticed improvement since the beginning of this bobbin.
You gotta practice.
And so I have been feverishly working to finish up this random felting crap, which they sell really cheap because they sell it in the Learn to Spin classes. So it's basically just to get you started so you know the motion. But Juliana, a friend of ours who we've shown patterns from before, she has a fiber company and she also teaches spinning, was telling me the other day that I should not just keep using the cheap bats. I should pull out some of the nice fiber that Kari has given me and that I have bought from Etsy and try some of that stuff. Because she says, you know, even if it's uneven yarn, it's still going to be yarn and you're still going to be able to use it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, you're not going to learn with the crap stuff. So I'm trying to finish this white stuff and I only have a little strip of it left, so I should finish it quickly and then be able to work on the good stuff.
Nice. And what type of wheel is it?
It's a Haldane Shetland.
Okay.
It's a small wheel.
Yeah.
but it's made for spinning frog hair, which makes spinning larger yarn a little more difficult,
Okay.
which is why my singles are so tiny.
But yeah, once you ply them though,
Yes,
they'll be nice.
I hope so. The first bobbin doesn't look anywhere near that nice. This is bobbin number 2.
Do you remember my first spinning attempt?
Yes.
Yes.
And there are reasons why no one has ever seen my first spinning attempt.
I still don't believe it looked like mine. Still don't believe that.
Yeah,
Mine
because she spins frog hair now.
Yes.
might have gone in the garbage.
So, stash.
Tea.
I have stash from Rhinebeck even though I didn't go. I got this beautiful basket, which I don't know who it's made by.
They're made in Africa by a fair trade company
So-
and or by a fair trade collective.
I can't see.
And the guy has hundreds of them. There's
So
only
that's-
one guy who sells them at Rhinebeck, and he brings them in from Africa and he sells
He
them.
sold
and he
out
makes a
last
killing.
He sold out last year.
Yes,
Yeah.
and after Elizabeth saw this one walking around the whole day, she went back and bought herself one. So,
I'm fairly certain they sold out this year as well.
Probably.
because there wasn't much left when Elizabeth went back for
And
hers.
I got a Rhinebeck t-shirt because me and my t-shirts. I love my t-shirts. Thanks to my girls. What else did I get? Some bittersweet Willowy yarn in the
Guilty pleasures.
Guilty Pleasures Grassy Gnome. Sean loved it because he loves gnomes. I hate gnomes, but I like green.
Yes.
So this
It
beautiful
was a
green.
compromise.
It's got a little bit of yellow in it, but not too much, which is perfect.
It's a springy green, which
Which
you'll
is-
notice from the skein of hand spun right behind is exactly the same color.
I like green.
Well, I guess she doesn't need this
Nah, don't touch.
No,
You got your own.
Think about it. And I got some stash in the mail. I ordered some Knit Picks yarn. They had a sale on for their Swish Bulky where you could get 6 skeins for $39.99. And of course I kept looking at the post and looking at the email, whatever it was I got. And yeah, I took it. So I've got 2 skeins of the silver, which is this very light gray.
Actually, Matt goes with your sweater quite nicely.
It does. 2 skeins of the Stormy, which is a dark gray. And 2 skeins of the Blackberry, which is, as you can see,
Purple.
light really pulls it out.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was saying earlier, I told myself I wasn't going to knit any garments, like winter garments, hats, scarves, and everything. But now I've got bulky yarn.
This is
So-
Canada. You can't have
I-
too many winter
I has
stuff.
to knit myself something. So I'm not sure what it's going to be. I think I'm probably going to do like a cowl. Yeah, like a forever cowl, like the long ones, with probably, I don't know how much I'll need. I don't know how far this yarn is gonna go. So it might end up being a tricolor thing. I don't know. We'll see.
You can always do color work.
God. God. I can't even master charts and you want me to do color work?
You can do color work.
I'm sure I could. But you know, when I've got a master color worker over here, why would I?
Because it's more fun to knit it yourself.
I know. I know.
Because Kari might say no.
Like that's ever happened.
Shut up. both of
Yes,
you.
dear. Yes, dear. I know you mean well. And that's. Oh, I do have another stash. Sorry, forgot.
Yes.
I bought this bag, so it's kind of got the scully thing on one side, and this on the other side. I got it off Etsy from Mad Bird on Etsy. She has some really cool bags. It's actually, so I've got socks in there. So I've got my big skein of sock yarn, and it's actually padded. It's actually really, like there's no seams in it. I don't know how she does that, but there are no, like, you can't even tell. It's one of those.
And the coordinating fabric matches the arm thing.
Yep.
So it's really nicely made. And it wasn't too expensive. The shipping is what got me. But I could have shipped it to somebody in the States and saved about $3-4 and had it in.
Especially since I'm going down in 3 weeks. Hint,
Well,
hint.
so Sean.
If anybody wants to order
Sean's
anything.
going down in a couple weeks too, but it wasn't enough for me not to order it here. And squishy. That's all.
I love that stuff. All her other yarns, knit. That's the stuff I keep
I
buying.
made my Hermione socks. Is it my Hermione socks?
Yes, it was
out
the
of
Hermione.
the orange, and I
Out
think
of
I'm gonna make the Hermione pattern again because I
Because
loved
it's
it
so
that much.
soft. Seriously, I've touched all kinds of sock yarn and it is unbelievable how soft that stuff is.
It's gorgeous. So that's all I have. You have anything else? We don't have any announcements because there are no more fiber festivals.
Nope.
And so, yeah,
Well, there are, but we're not going to them.
we're not going. Who is it that pointed it out? You or
Me.
Carrie? So, yeah, that's it. And, oh, we did have an announcement bi-weekly recording.
Oh yeah.
Are we still gonna, I think we should still do that. So, recording. We're going to do a recording every 2 weeks as opposed to every week from now on because life is just hectic and I think it's gonna be easier on both of us.
It's a little more stressful during the school year.
Well, the school year and, you know, life in general. So you'll see us again in 2 weeks and that'll just mean that hopefully we'll have more knitted stuff. So
Okay, Carrie will have more knitted stuff.
I should
don't
have
know.
another pair of socks by then.
I'm trying. Anyways, we're just babbling. So, see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.